Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Craft Around the Clock TV. If you guys are joining me from Craft Around the Clock TV or YouTube or wherever you're streaming from, come on in, say hi, let me know you're there. Let me know where you guys are watching from. If you are new to my page, my name is Becky. I'm the owner and artist of the Simple Spruce Studio, and this is the premiere of a Craft Around the Clock TV series, Janky to Swanky. So let me try and get some comments up here and going. Well, it's not wanting me to see you guys yet. So yes, so this series is where I take thrifted or discarded, sometimes discarded items, and flip them and turn them into beautiful, swanky home decor items. So let's see if I'm on here. There I am. And this time we're gonna make an adorable footstool, you guys. It's gonna be cute. Now my idea of swanky is not all glitz and glam because that's not my style. My idea of swanky is high-end looking items. More cottagecore, farmhouse, industrial, even shabby chic. That's all my style. I think it's just kind of a potpourri of different styles. So, okay, I think we got everybody up here. I got Sandy and Paula and Barbara. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Come on in and get comfortable. Hi, Miss Donna. Thank you for sprinkling. Okay, so what we've got here, we've got some chunky table legs. Now, this table was discarded. I found this on the side of the road on the way to work one morning, and of course had to stop and have my daughter help me put it in the back of the truck. And the funny thing is about it, I got to work and there was one of our crafting friends. I work with her and she loves crafting, but she was like, oh my gosh, Becky, I seen this table on the side of the road. It had chunky wood legs and the top was solid wood. I go, oh, you mean that table that's in the back of my truck? She's like, you got it? And I'm like, yeah, oh yeah, I couldn't pass that one up. So, oh, there's my mama. Hi, Mom. Love ya. Hi from PA. Beautiful day here. Joyce, hello and welcome. Hi, Dahlia. Thank you for sprinkling. Hey, Miss Beth, how are you? So, okay, guys, so we're going to get started. So we've got the chunky legs. All I did, I cut them down, of course, because this was a full-size rectangle dining room table. So I cut the legs down. And the color that they were before, let's just call it dirt, because it was just white but dirty. So I cleaned them off, cut them down to the size. Now I did not, all I did was, you guys know I eye everything. If you've been with me for any time, I eye everything. But I'm gonna measure this for you guys, let you know. Now this is gonna be the footstool. I don't know what the technical measurements are, but this is like 7 3/4. So I cleaned them up, painted them with one coat of chalked in chiffon cream, and then I took my rotary sander to them and just scuffed them up. So I did get the painting done for you guys because I knew I wouldn't have time and you guys don't want to watch paint dry. And Vicki, I would have done the same thing. Oh, I keep you in my prayers, hon. I know you guys are going through it right now. Hi, Miss Donna. Hi, Joyce. Okay, so we've got drop cloth. So this is more kind of, I guess, farmhouse, cottagecore type style. Then we've got farmhouse here. Now this box is what we're going to use. Now, depending on your style, you can paint this, stencil it, put transfers on it. You can do it up for your style, however you want to do it. Me, I cannot paint this box. What attracted me was the age. It's RC Royal Crown Cola. So I love the patina. I love the metal sides straps on it that are holding it together, the handles, everything about this. So I am not going to paint this. I'm going to leave it just like it is. I love the graphics on it. It's on both sides, the inside. So this one's not getting painted. Now, if it didn't have any graphics on it and it didn't have this age to it, it would probably, you know, then I could justify painting it. This one I cannot. Hi, Dahlia. Hi, Mary. And this board is a scrap piece that's been laying out in my garage. Actually, when we remodeled the house, I put a hood, closed-in hood above our stove, and this was part of the extra box around it, so I just tore that apart, and this piece fits very well. It has some mitered sides on it, but once we upholster this, you're not even gonna know. So we are gonna start with that, and we're gonna get started here. Are you making a storage stool, Rose? I am indeed. Okay. So this is just a scrap piece of drop cloth, guys. And I did not wash it. It's not washed. You can wash them before. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. This one is in its natural color. It's not been coffee stained, coffee and cinnamon stained. Love the RC Crown Box. I do, and you know, it's probably not worth any money, but to me, just the patina on it, the metal on it, and that it was still sturdy, that sold me on it. I love all soda crates, and I can't even tell you where I thrifted this at, y'all. I've had it for so many years. I've used it on my countertops, you know, and set it up on its side and put decor in it. I've used it as a riser on my fireplace hearth, and yeah, so it's been around for a while. This is Becky's idea of measuring. Okay, I'm just trying to get it close. I'm just eyeing this. I've got this fold line here in the middle that I am kind of just trying to get it centered as best as I can. You know, here on the Simple Spruce, we're about simple, not perfection. Hi, Holly. Hi, Tony. Thank you for sprinkling. Okay, so I know this is going to be wrapped around my board, so I just want to leave this on here while I do my stencil. This stencil is the one we're putting on there. And we're going to do, again, I'm going to use this little fold line to just kind of help me center this. You guys are getting all my technical measuring pro tips here. Oh. Becky, you were freezing up a little bit. Oh my gosh, don't tell me that. I am connected to the hotspot and everything. Okay, so we're gonna go with that. Now you can do grain sack striping on this, but since I'm going to like put stuffing under it, I didn't want to put lines on it because that's so much harder to keep lined up when you're pulling it around and stapling it. So if you're off-centered, that shows it just a little bit more. So I opted not to, but you can do you. Love your stencil. I will put this stencil, my Amazon store link in the description when I am done, because you can find this stencil on there. Hi, Miss Sandy. Thank you. Okay, now the color we're going to use, I wanted to keep it simple, because since this is kind of rustic and it's got the real dark charcoal browns and kind of black to it, we are going to use DIY paint by Weathered. It's called Weathered Wood by DIY. So that is what we're going to use here. Now, after this dries and sets up, you have to seal this paint because it can be activated. So I will set it in. I will heat set it after it's like the next day after it's been set up. Okay. Do I want to use, we're going to use the big one. I got two different stencil brushes. They're both by JRV, which is Jamie Ray Vintage. I like their stencil brushes because they are very firm and packed in there. Miss Helen sprinkled the spruce. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Donna. Wondered what the tape was for. That's just to hold my stencil in place on my drop cloth. Okay. So I'm just going to, actually, I'm just going to use what's on the lid here. Because when you're stenciling, you don't use a whole lot. You want to start with a dry brush. Get this on here. We're going to let this dry. And then we'll move on to attaching some legs to our crate. And if you guys are interested in the stencil brushes, I can also post a link for them in the description too. But the key to doing this is pretty much get your stencil brushes dry. Now I can't get it completely dry on this because this fabric wants to soak it up. And you can also do different colors on this. You can do the swag around it and the bow, all a different color if you want. I just didn't want it to be too busy. But like I said, you guys do what works for your decor and your taste and what's pleasing to the eye. I'm here just to shoot some ideas out here for you guys. Hi, Miss Sharon. Hi, Janice. Hello. Cheryl, thank you for sprinkling. Now, guys, this is going to be a six-week series. So I will be on every Wednesday for 6 weeks, 5:30. So make sure you guys set your reminders so you don't miss anything. So when that soaks in, sometimes I got to go back and look. I mean, we don't want perfect, like, I don't want it to bleed, but I don't want it to be like, I want it to look like it's been on here for a while. That's what I'm trying to say. Hi, Miss Rita. Hi, Miss Sherry. Girl, it's been a while. Hi, Des. Now I'm just using a combination of pouncing, kind of swirling. And let's just hope the reveal turns out good. And this is the first time me making one of these little stools, so. But I've used this crate, like I said, in so many different places and ways in my house, and I thought it's time to use it in a different way. So instead of getting rid of it, we're going to repurpose it. So it's going to have several more years of life here in this house. Okay, let me look. Make sure I've got everything. Everything's hit. It looks like it. Okay, let's see what we're working with here, y'all. If you're doing it, it'll be amazing. Everything you do is go, oh, thank you, Rita. I'm glad you guys like it. I know that my style is probably not everybody's cup of tea, but I'm sure there's got to be other people out there that like this. I can't be the only one, right? Oh, y'all. I'm going to set this back here. Those are reusable stencils. Just take some warm water gently without bending anything. Look at that. You guys see that? Isn't that nice? I love it. And just that right there can take an item and just make it so much more high-end looking. Have been gone all summer taking care of my... Oh, that's right. Oh, bless your heart, Sherry. Donna loves it. Okay. We're going to set this back here for a little bit and let that dry. Just a tad. Since there's not a whole lot of paint on there, it doesn't take long. So now we're going to attach some legs. So we are going to use, I'm going to use a combination of glues, y'all, because I want this to be sturdy. So what I'm going to do is I am actually going to put some wood glue. Wood on wood, that chemical reaction, you can't beat that bond. I'm going to use, but I need these legs to stay on the bottom while I turn it over. So I need some more quick drying glue. So I'm going to use my Starbond glue and accelerator, because you guys know this sets up within 10-15 seconds with the accelerator. Okay, so all I'm going to do, and this also you can find in my Amazon store. I have used this on metal, on glass, on just wood, just tons of different surfaces. And I have had such good luck with it so far. So I even used it on my rotary, my hand sander, because the pad on it came off. I even used it the other night to put the pad back on there. Okay, so I got the glue on there, and then I'm going to spray where I want, where I'm going to set the leg at. Get that on there. We'll hold this down for a few seconds, 10 to 15. I love fast drying glue because if any of you know me, my patience, sometimes I don't have patience. See, I was gonna test it. Oh, you know what? Hold on. See how this board is old and it's kind of curved? Let's do something. We're gonna put some of it on the outside, the part that's touching. Because if I look at that, I can see there's a gap because this board is concaved. But I'm also going to, when I want the legs to stick enough to where I can turn it over, because we're going to put some drywall screws to the other side into the leg to give it more. Where did you get the stencil? I actually found it off of Amazon. It is called, what is it? Studio R12 Stencils. I will put my Amazon store link in the description when I'm done, and then you can go straight to it, and it'll be on my craft supply list on there. But yes, Studio R12 Stencils. Okay. We'll do this one to where we put the wood glue thick in the middle. It's hard to squeeze these bottles with one hand. I don't have the strength. Don't have the strength. Hi, Beth. Thank you for the stars. You're awesome. Okay. Got some glue on there, and we're going to spray that. Yeah, there's even more of a little gap there. So yeah, when you're working with old wood, it's not going to be perfect. So we have to improvise. We have to improvise. Hello from Oklahoma. Love watching. Charlotte, hello and welcome. We are making a little cottagecore vintage farmhouse footstool out of a thrifted, it's had to be years ago because I've had this thing forever. It's been so many different places in my house. Now it's becoming a footstool. And a table, roadside table that I took the legs off of, which you guys will be seeing the tabletop. Now the tabletop was, when I found it on the side of the road, the tabletop had burn marks on it. I mean, it was pretty sad looking, but it's solid wood. You know, this girl ain't gonna pass up free wood on the side of the road, a wood table. So I had to get it. So these are the legs that we're using today. And like I said, you guys will see the tabletop at another date. Because believe me, it was pretty janky looking. I kid you not. Drew was like, Mom, are you going to try to fix this table up? I'm like, no, it's going to be pieced out. It was a month yesterday that I got COVID and I'm still not feeling good. So I go to the doctor on Friday. Good, Beth. You need to. You need to. Let them know. And I'll send a prayer your way that you get some. It took me quite a while to get my energy back. Quite a while. But I found that if I, once I was actually over the whole COVID part, once I started making myself go a little bit longer, do a little bit more each day, it got better. I am using, this is Starbond glue, and this is an accelerator. This spray helps this glue set up a lot quicker. Because it says on there, 10 to 15 seconds after you spray the accelerator and you got a bond. You can use this glue without the accelerator. You don't have to have the accelerator. You just have to have more patience. You have to have more patience. Something I don't have. Diane, hello from Massachusetts. Hello and welcome. Kirsty, you are quite welcome. Any questions, guys, make sure you just put them down there in the comments. I do not mind. That is why I'm here. Okay, so we're going to turn these over. Let's see. They all going to stay? Now, I was going to use 1 5/8 nails or screws, drywall screws. Drywall screws are my friends. Are my friend. That's a staple in this craft room. So, I wonder, my thing is I am so happy you can see comments today. They've been so wonky this week. I was reading some things that people weren't getting their comments. Beth, is this going to be for sale? You know what? I will sell it if somebody's willing to pay the shipping. That's the part that is going to get you. I mean, I try to keep my prices low because shipping is so bad. But if somebody wants to private message me and they're willing to pay, because it's going to be a substantial piece, so I'd be afraid to see what the shipping is. Hi, Gay. Hi, Miss Nancy. I made 2 side tables from okay, I wonder if I'm just trying to think, Mr. Simple Spruce, if you're watching, should I pre-drill? Do you think this wood is going to crack? That is the question. he's probably not even watching. Oh, hi, Cindy. Tad late. That is okay. That's what replays are for. So let's see. Okay. How about, I don't want them to split. Let's see what we're going to do. I apologize if that's loud. And did not split. Denise says pre-drill. And I already did. I did the opposite. Okay. Now these screws, they're just like this shy of going all the way in, but I do not want to hurt you guys' ears or make you guys listen to that. So when I am off of here, I will finish putting those all the way through. Because I know that's loud. So there, we got those on. So those little legs are not going to go anywhere. So cute. Okay, so now we're going to set this aside. And we're going to take our drop cloth with our stencil. We just did this. If you guys missed that part, the stencil, I will list my Amazon store link so you guys can find the stencil. Loving your project, Myrna. Thank you. As long as you were doing it in the middle of, yes, I did. I made sure that, well, you know, things. I was getting it as close to the center. Now, all I've got here is a piece of foam, thin piece of foam, and some batting. And we're going to take our, how am I doing on time? 5:30 to 6:15. I think out loud. And we're going to line this up. Now, what would be easier is, you know what? I think I do have some. Another little pro tip. We are going to take some spray adhesive. I love this. Will it be in the shop for sale? You guys, I will list it. I will figure out what the shipping is going to be on it, and I will list it so you guys can see, because I am more than willing to sell these bigger items if you guys are willing to pay for the shipping. I have no problem with that, but we're spraying some spray adhesive all over that board. And then we're going to lay our foam down so it doesn't slide around on us. You guys are probably laughing when I say, oh, just a little pro tip. This is the first time I've ever done this. I've done lots of other stuff like it, but first time watching. Hello, hello, Donna Blake. And welcome. Where are you watching from? I hope you like it, and I hope you will stick around and hit that follow button. Okay, so now we're just going to get this centered as best as we can. needs to come up just a tad. And over a little. And then what we're going to do is we're going to turn this over and we are going to start stapling. Minnesota. That is awesome. I love seeing where everybody's watching from. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull tight and let me put my safety glasses on, guys. Remember what I said, kids, safety is sexy. I said that the other night on here and my daughter was on here and oh my gosh, I knew I could see her face turning like 10 shades of red. Like, oh my God, I can't believe my mom just said that. Studio R12 stencils are beautiful. They are. They've got a lot to pick from too. Okay. Then we're going to have a lot of excess to cut off, but I'd rather have extra than not enough. Okay. So we're going to pull that. What I do, now I've seen a lot of people do things different, but I like to do all 4 sides first. But we're going to take this, and now that I know I've got plenty, I'm going to cut this off. I'm going to cut some of this excess off, and then we'll be able to finish stapling. You know, if you want the more primitive look, you can take your drop cloth and coffee tea stain it beforehand and give it more of a grunge look. No, come on, be nice. There it goes. Let's see. You buy them all the time. I've got a few of them. Okay. So of course, then we're going to test what you guys think. And then we're just going to continue without getting splinters around. Miss Debbie, late, you are fine. I'm just glad you're here. And you don't want to try to pull too tight that you distort the... Now, come on. It just wants to be a little temperamental. I love it. Could you see how much shipping would be? Linda, I most certainly will. If you want to PM me, and I can respond to you easier that way. Oh, we got another new one. Miss Jenny, welcome. I missed that one. I'm making a ruckus over here. I know I'm missing comments. I will go back, guys, and read the comments. Wills. I almost thought it said Willis. I was like, "Ah, that is my sister's last name, but it's Wills." One more side, and then we're going to do the corners. I hope this isn't too loud for you guys. If so, I apologize. Come on. Am I out now? I am. I knew I was getting close. Reload. Okay. Oh, you guys. And it looks good. What do you think? Okay, so I'm just going to, everybody does their corners different. I'm just going to fold this in like that. I think I need one more staple there to make it lay right. Fold that in, pull that tight, and then staple that down. And then we will go around and cut off all the excess. I think I'm gonna need one more for this. Same way, I'm just gonna fold both corners in and pull it up. I am loving the whole idea. So cute. I'm so glad. Good. So easy, guys. So easy. Like I said, it's like scrap wood. Don't ever pass up the free scrap wood on the side of the road. And don't hesitate to stop at construction sites and ask for scrap pieces of wood, because the more that they let you take, the less they have to actually pick up and dispose of. So most of them do not care. I messaged you. Okay, good deal, Linda. Yep, and I will figure out what shipping would be on this. And yeah, just to let you guys know that the majority of my items I do sell. My husband has talked me into it, or convinced me that, Becky, you can't keep everything you make. We don't have room for it. So I do list most of it on my website, and that is thesimpleSpruceStudio.com. Also, I have another Facebook page too, the Spruce Girls Craft Room. It's where you guys can post all of your craft items, ideas, home decor, design, remodel, whatever you want. Share it so we can all get inspired from each other. How am I doing on time? It is 7 after. Not bad. Okay, there is that. Okay, off with the safety. Now we take our stool and then we add our top to it. How stinking cute is this? Now, how I'm going to attach mine, I've got, I did have, oh, here they are. Hinges, y'all. Hinges, because this is going to open up and you are going to have some awesome storage. Now, what I'll also want to do is glue. I'm going to cut a piece of drop cloth and glue around here to hide the staples and the fringe, just to clean it up. So how cute. Now these hinges here. Took me some doing to figure out how to hook these on here. And verb to be right. Now you're going to be able to see the hinges on the back, but what I want to do is take some Rub and Buff and age them. So then this is going to, Debbie says, oh my gosh, love it. Good. It's pretty, totally gorgeous. Carol, you never disappoint. Thank you. So yeah, now this I will pre-drill. I do have my drill, and I just took a really small drill bit, made sure that it was smaller than the screws. And then these hinges are called Light T-hinge, and it was a 2-pack. Troy went and picked these up, Mr. Simple Spruce. This is what they are. And that's what I'm using for this. So, and it would probably behoove me, I sound like my husband, to put them on here first. It'll probably be much easier. We'll see how far we get with the hinges here, guys, before I run out of time. Adorable, great job, functional and cute. You know me, I like the whole functional and something you can keep out year round that you can change out with decor. So you can take a fall throw and toss across this, and you can put your remotes in this, your little puzzle books, whatever you want. Now see, like me and my mom, we'd put our puzzle books, or my mom loves to color with colored pencils and stuff. She would love to do that. So have this as a little storage for that. Okay. Now, I do have a hole in this one already, so that's why I'm not pre-drilling. You drill a couple of holes there to make this a little easier. Very versatile. Hi, Miss Roxy. Lots of power tools today, guys. Okay, so I have to make sure I put both hinges on the same way. And I'm going to, you know me, we're gonna eye it. Becky, you're amazing. Love it. Lenore, you're awesome. Thank you. And like I said, guys, I will age these hinges. Because you will be able to see them from the back. Okay, where'd my little hole go? There it is. Got a few more minutes, and I want to thank you guys all for joining me for my premiere of Janky to Swanky. I hope you guys weren't disappointed or anything, and that you enjoyed it, that it inspires you, gives you ideas of what you can do. Okay, and then we will take our box. Let's see. That one looks like it should be front. And I will finish those. I've got like 2 minutes left, guys. So yes, I want to thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, it's the premiere. It's going to be a 6-week series. I will be on every Wednesday at 5:30. You can catch me on Craft Around the Clock TV. I think they stream YouTube, or on my channel, The Simple Spruce Studio. So I see those hearts. Thank you. Thank you, Myrna. Always love your idea. Thank you, Jill. So yes, and if you guys want to get text alerts for when I go live, I usually try to send it out 45 minutes to a half hour before I go live. You can text the word spruce to 833-942-5451. And it'll automatically set you up for text alerts. It's completely free. You can opt out at any time. I will not spam you. You'll only get text messages that regard me going live. So if you want to do that, and don't forget, check out my website at thesimplesprucestudio.com and go join the Spruce Girls Craft Room Facebook page so you guys can post all kinds of pictures. We need to post some new pictures, guys. Love it. You knocked it out of the park, Tracy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That means a lot. That does mean a lot from you. I love it. Thank you. My cup runneth over. All right, y'all. I want to thank you, everybody. Go enjoy the rest of your evening. And I will actually see you tomorrow on Craft Around the Clock. So I love you all. Thank you so much. Bye.